Hello guys, hello and welcome to the channel. And in today's video we've basically got something different. We've actually got an unboxing. I know obviously other unboxings we've done before, but this one is something different actually, and this is an actual kit. I saw it online a couple of weeks ago and it was up for pre-order, so I thought, oh, I'll actually pre-order that, and lo and behold, it actually turned up today, because today was the release date as well. So yeah, without further notice, let's get into it. And the kit that I had actually pre-ordered is this kit itself. It's the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soulblight Gravelords Lance of the Crimson Keep. This is a Battle Force box as well. Now, I've had my eye on the whole lot of these for a little while actually, especially this bigger one here, the Prince for Dry, and I thought it would be well, it's something I'd miss out on if I didn't get it, basically. And obviously we've got the fell bats and things like that, so yeah, it worked out a lot cheaper to get this box than it did to obviously get any of these individually. I think all in all, if it was to actually purchase this lot on its own, I think it was just about £250, £280 or something like that. But the retail price on this was £155. Now, as I said, I saw it online and I did pre-order it. Now, unfortunately, I had to go elsewhere because I went to Warhammer. I went on the Warhammer website to pre-order it, and this one was unavailable. It was out of stock, so it had all gone out completely. There was the other ones like the Skaven, the Sylvaneths, and there's some other ones as well. But as I said, this one really stuck out to me. And yeah, it was a very quick shipping from where I got it from. I think I got it from Chaos Cards. So if I can find the link, I'll put the link down below in the description as well. So yeah, this is something different. I've never done an unboxing video on a model kit before, let alone Warhammer. So yeah, I know a lot of people are probably going to comment saying, oh, JC's down the Warhammer hole and all that lot. Yep, there we go. I'm down the Warhammer hole, freely admitting it on this video here. So seeing the front of this, let's have a look around on the back. So on the back, there's some different variants and things like that. So over here we get the Revenant Draconith. This is basically two variants that you can do of the one dragon. So this is basically what they normally do with the bigger dragons, or the bigger builds that they do. So with this one, you could do Prince for Dry, Lord of the Crimson Keep. He does look quite beastly as well. I think this will be the one that I will actually end up building itself, because all that coloration, and of course you wouldn't want to miss him out on top of the dragon as well. I mean, the Revenant Draconith, that one does look really good. I may consider buying this one separately, but the only downfall, obviously, to buy this one on its own is about £120. So yeah, it's gone up in price, unfortunately. We then got the fell bats, as I said there. They look really cool. Very good detail on just on the box art itself. And then of course we've got all the Blood Knights and things like that as well. So there is 2 packs of the Blood Knights. I think for the felt bats are about £35 for that, and then for the Blood Knights, these are about £38 to £40 just for a set of 5. So you're probably looking at about £80 just for the 2 sets alone on that. So you know, you're talking £200 just for these 2 here, and then plus that on top of that. So So yeah, there's nothing on the sides. Obviously, you've got the box art as well that they normally do. But yeah, so we'll get inside the box and we shall see what we've actually got inside. So, first things first, we are greeted by the instructions. So, we'll go through the instructions first, and then I think we'll have a look at the plastic, at the sprues, and everything else as well. So, first things first, we'll start with the fell bats, because I mean, look at them. Look at the detail on the bats there, just on the book there itself. But yes, you've got 2 sprues just to make up 3, I think it is. Yep, so it's 3. So you can build, it's basically building up the one there, and then obviously it goes through the instructions there, telling you what parts there are and things like that. One thing I do like about this is the fact that it shows you here you can put it together, but once you've put it together, on the next stage it then goes the blue area, basically showing that that bit is the bit that you've previously put together as well. So yeah, now on this one you've got a choice of heads that you can do. So I would imagine that you're going to have 3 heads for the bats, but you could probably put that head onto that bat, that head onto that bat, and vice versa. So yeah, it just depends on what bats you want to be doing and things like that. But yeah, got ones that are basically chilling out and ones that look like they're flying. So pretty cool. Of course, I've got the bases there as well, and that's the end of the book there with that one. You've then got obviously your information, obviously if you play the game and things like that. I don't really play the game, it's more the fact that I've just collect these models, build them and paint them. I'm sure there's many more of us out there that just basically collect and paint these anyway. So yeah, we got that's the instruction book for the fell bats. So there's only a couple of pages on that one. The next one we have the Blood Knights. So we've got 5 of these, but remember there are 2 packs of these. So you've got one instruction book for the 2 sets. So that's not too bad. So first things first, we got the contents for the sprues. So by the looks of it, like we've got 3 sprues there just for one set. You get the 5 little bases. These are the 75 millimeter oval bases. And then obviously you go further down, it says here you got your build variants. So I think this one is the champion, and then you've got normal blood, whatever they're called, blood knights. That's the one. I don't know what I was thinking then. It goes with the contents as well, letting you know your symbol. So obviously that's a special instruction. You've got your variant assembly, and then this little triple shield piece comes with shield choice of parts. It would be interesting to see about these as well, because obviously you got the dragon with all the detail and the goblet that you can potentially paint on there. So we'll get to that one. We'll see what actually goes on with the bits there in a moment. And then obviously that skull looks really, really cool. I like that on the shield. Yeah, again, we've got the instructions for the Blood Knights there. There we go. So it's basically telling you how to put it all together right the way through. And then the next instruction here. So number 1, if you see it in blue, if you choose blue, you're basically building the champion. I mean, you're obviously going to have to build one of the champions anyways. And then obviously the rest of them in green are the Blood Knights. So yeah, and then obviously gives you the little symbol there saying to choose the variant that you want. You've got the detailing of where you put your parts, and then obviously once you've built your horse up, you can then put it onto the base once that's done. And then obviously the green, if you're doing the Blood Knight, you can then do a choice of either the the lance or the sword. So we're probably going to mix a couple of them up with the lances and obviously the swords as well. And then you've got the choice of heads by the looks of it as well. So we shall see what we can do on that one. It goes on to more detailing there. And there we go. We've got a choice of parts here. So I'm probably going to end up doing one that actually has the flag there. So you got it saying there, standard bearer, the standard bearer, and the Blood Knights on this side as well. So I will have a bearer on this, but the rest will be just standard Blood Knights. And there we go. There's what it would look like with the flag on top. Very, very cool. I like this as well. And then obviously once you've gotten through all this lot, that's basically what I would imagine that's the champion there itself. That looks really, really cool. Let's just see if I can reset because it's not focusing in properly. Is it focused now? There we go. Now we can sort it. There we go. So yes. See all the detail there, all the outlining that you can see. That is really, really cool. And we've got all the detail there on the horses, it's basically multiple horses. Yet again, doing the same with the lance or the sword. And this time you actually put a lance facing forwards instead of pointing upright. So there we are. So there are a couple that you can actually angle then. So different variations of the Blood Knights. Yet again, you've got the information of the attacks and the powers and abilities that they can do as well. So this one was going to be, I think this is going to be an interesting one. So obviously, yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm looking forward to seeing what the detail on that flag is going to be. So that's the instruction book for the Blood Knights. And then the last one is the instruction book, which is quite thick actually. This is the instruction book for the Prince for Dry, Lord of the Crimson Keep. This one, as I said, I have had my eye on for a very long while, since it first came out. I think it was earlier this year it got announced as a release, and it was released earlier this year, so yeah. We've got 2 sprues, so 2 big sprues there, a big round base, 160mm base. Yet again, the build variants that you can do. So obviously you've got your Draconith dragon there. Is it Draconith? I think it is. I'm not too sure. But then you've got your Lord on top of there as well. So yeah, starts off building the building the dragon up. Spines on that thing though looks really, really. You wouldn't want to get in the way of that. There we go. And carrying on building the dragon up. It's going to be the wings that are going to be very interesting to do. I think we'll see what we can do with the colorations on this. So yeah, I'll probably end up joining a couple of friends doing these on live streams, and then obviously once they're done I can put them out on as little shorts or something like that. So yeah, multiple pieces to build up the wing. We've got a couple of parts there as well, so very, very cool. Do like these. Of course, my very first Warhammer was an actual dragon itself. There we go. So you've got your 2 variants. In the pink build, you've got the Prince for Dry. So in the pink, as it shows there. And then the green, there's only a couple of pieces there that are different actually for the green. It's the Revenant Draconith. That does look really, really cool. The other one that I'm after is the, well, I call it the zombified dragon, but I can't think what, the Terrorgeist, that's the one. I'm after the Terrorgeist, but I think that one's out of, been discontinued now, so it might have to be an aftermarket sale. We've got the build for Prince for Dry. Of course, all the parts that are in pink, showing you what is the what. That's going to look really mint once it's done. And then of course the dragon head, so the pink parts compared to the green, was it green parts I think it was? Yep, the green parts. And then of course showing you how to put the head there together. Once done, you can then put the prints on top of the dragon, attach the reins and everything else on there as well. It's got a lance there, that looks cool. Once that's done, put it on the base, and there we are. So we've got the finished model there, all in its standard plastic colour. But then once it's done, you've then got the colours. I do like the colorations. That green though, this green to the sort of like a bluey tinge on the wings, look very, very cool. Really, really nice. It goes with it though. It really does go with it. And then there we go. I've got all of that lot there as well. And then that's the finished build for the Revenant Draconith. Of course, it's got the added bits, textures on the base as well. See, I mean, even the colours, the maroon colour on the inside of the wings there, very, very nice. So it prints for dry, gives you the details of the abilities, the attacks and the powers, and the same as the Draconith on there as well. So I don't think there's going to be much difference on that, but yeah. So that's the instruction books, so I'll put them to one side. And of course we're now down to the plastic. Well, this is the fun job. So first off, we have a small bag. It has 3 of the sprues, round bases, and these would actually be for the Fellbats. So I think there was only, I'm trying to think, was there 1 or 2 sprues? I'm trying to find out now. Just double checking through the instructions. So there's 2 sprues apparently. So apparently there was 2 sprues, but I don't see 2 sprues. Oh wow! So yeah, that is something different. So we're going to have to look into that a little bit more. So I only see the 1 sprue. It might be. I did have a look upstairs at this. I did have a sneak peek at what there is, but we'll see what we've actually got. So I'm not too sure what's actually going on. So if I don't have the sprue for this one upstairs, then I may have to contact Warhammer and see what they say about this, because yeah, there's only 1 or 2 that I can build there by the looks of it. But anyways, moving on. So I'll start with the wings there. Look at that. So we've got the holes in the wings there, some dents as well. Very, very cool. And the crisp detail on the fur, the back of the fur for the bats. Very, very cool. And then we're obviously more detailing. We've got part of the base there, a bit more of the base or the stand that the bat goes onto. The more important thing though are these heads. These heads look really, really cool. So we've got one that is a closed mouth. That is there. And we've got another one with the opened mouth as well. Really cool. The closed wing and detailing on the wing there. There we are. And we've got some of the more wing details going around. I do like the way that they've done these fur pieces. And there's the other the bat head as well. So yeah, it's pretty much the same on the other side as well. So yeah, as I said, that's all I've managed to come across at the moment for the the bats. I may have left one sprue out upstairs. I'm not too sure. I'll figure that one out. Next thing, obviously, we've got the Blood Knights. Now, we've got 3 sprues for each of the sets. Yes, it was. Yeah, so 3 sprues for each of the sets. So obviously we get the 2 of the same, 2 of the larger ones there. So I'll put one of each to the side, and then obviously we've got the smaller one there. So we'll start with the smaller part. We've got the horse parts. I'm trying to get a, there we go. So we'll start with this one. There you go. So we've got some of the armour on the side of the horse there. Really, really cool. That's cool. And then we've got the shield. That skull looks really mint. Trying to get the detail, try and pull the detail out of that as well. And then I think we've got the champion's head that is there. He's giving that look like, yeah, come on then, you want some. Really cool. So I think we've got a bit of a part of a sprue that's not moulded onto the gate properly. And we've got another headpiece there. He's giving it some. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that's all the horse parts as well. Like, I mean, even so, the fact that you got the armor on the horse's head there, really, really cool. I like that. So yep, that's that one. And then the next one is the main sprue that I've been looking for, because obviously got the flag there. We'll get to that in a moment. We've got all the detailing for some more of the horses. Bearing in mind, obviously, there is 5 horses and 5 of these figures to build as well. So, yeah. I'm not too sure what's happened to his sword there. So there might be a bit of a nick on that one. So that one looks a bit of a female version there. We've got that one. So some female Blood Knights. Awesome. There we go. And of course we've got some more of the horse's head. We've got another shield there. And of course the main bit that's going to be the thing to pull out all the detail is that flag there. That is really, really cool. Pull all that detail out on that dragon. You can see the dragon head on it as well. Flip that over. It's on both sides as well. That's going to be really, really cool. So that is the sprues for the Blood Knights. And then we've got right at the bottom here 2 big sprues for prints for dry. Yeah, this thing is going to be really big. So I'm going to need to find some space for this once it's done. I mean, first off, you see the shield there. Got some battle damage on that shield. Gonna have to bring all the detail out on these. Really, really cool. I got the arch for the wall where the dragon sits as well. Some of the armor plates, some of the skin. I mean, bearing in mind you've got the flesh on the dragon there, so it looks like the flesh and then goes down to the bone. That's looking cool. Part of the dragon's wing there. There we go. Some more wing pieces as well. Part of the piece that goes onto the back of the dragon where the prince would sit. Really, really cool. And there we go. So we've got that one. That is that sprue. And then the final sprue. Basically the parts for the dragon's body. I mean, that is going to be mint. Trying to pull all that lot out. All the detail on that. And then obviously going down to the bone on the tail as well. That looks like its head. Part of its head possibly. I'm not too sure. If that is, you've then got, I'm trying looking at that piece, but then you've got this, looks like teeth on this one. Very cool. And you've got the sword, or his lance. Yeah, that's his lance. So you've got multiple pieces there. And there we are. So, yeah. A lot of really, really good detail. And of course, right at the very bottom, you've got all your bases. So as I said, you've got your big base. This is the 160mm base for the Prince Vordrai or the Draconith Dragon. You could pretty much use it as a frisbee because it's quite a fair size. And then of course you've got 10 of these oval bases as well. So yeah, that is pretty much the whole lot of the brand new, or one of the 2025 Battle Force boxes. This is the Soulblight Gravelords one. Really, really looking forward to actually getting on with this at some point. We will see what we can do. And as I said about the Fellbats one, I will see what's actually happening with that as well. So if I am missing the sprue for that one, because it's supposed to have the 2 sprues that are there. So, oh no, actually no, sorry. No, I do apologise, because by the looks of it, you've got the dragon. Yeah, so you've got that sprue there, which is, so these are 2 small sprues. Okay, so I was quite used, because I'm used to seeing the size of the sprue like that. So it's quite a difference of a size. So I do apologise on that one itself. So yeah, you've got all the bats there as well. Awesome. That is brilliant. Probably someone down in the comment section will probably comment saying that they were already there anyways, before even getting to this section of the video. So yeah, really looking forward to doing this. As I said, this is my very first unboxing of a model kit, let alone Warhammer stuff as well. And we shall see what we can do with these as well. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Actually, something different, as I said, and we'll put the box on top of this as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed this, something different compared to what I normally do. If you do actually like these, or find these videos rather interesting, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll potentially do some sort of review videos of other kits or even Warhammer stuff that I've got as well. I do have other Warhammer bits, like obviously the Combat Patrol magazines and variation other stuff as well. So as I said, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think as well of doing unboxing videos and possibly reviews on these as well. So yeah, if you do like this video, please, I'm probably going to say if you do like this video multiple times now, but as I said, if you do like this video, please do remember to drop a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel as well, click that little subscribe button that's somewhere down there as well. And also share the video out. It gets us out there, so we're on the route of 1,000 subs. We're trying to get up to that at some point. But yeah, as always, big thank you very much for watching, and maybe until the next time. Until then, bye-bye.